Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. And it's time for some more Pokemon GO content here on the channel. If I sound confused, it's because here I am, sitting down at home. It's kind of snowing out, as you can see on the screen here. And a bit of a blizzard going on. I'm bunkering down for the day, playing some Pokemon TCG online, minding my own business, when I hear this weird noise from my Pokemon GO, because I was keeping an eye out for raids in the area. Professor Willow is looking to chat with us here. What's going on? I guess we have Quest Special Dialogue Meltan. Ooh. Huh. 01, 02, 03, 04. Tell you what, before we see what this is going to be all about, I'm going to restart and see if we can get actual text from this man, because I think he might have dunked his head in too much snow. 1 second. Now, they did say winter time they were going to be giving us special research for Meltan. I thought what they were going to do is allow for the special research, or sorry, no, allow you to get Meltan in Pokemon Let's Go, and then be able to get it in this during the research. Because wait, the way they had it set up, we're going to talk a little bit. Well, we'll check the news in just a second. We're going to talk a little bit. I am safe. There's so much going on. There's legendary raids. Oh, there's too much going on. Alright, let's calm down. They had said that by transferring Pokemon from Pokemon GO into Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, you're going to be able to get a, I think it was called the Mystery Box, something that you can use basically like an incense to cause Meltan to appear around you. When you catch those Meltan, you can send them into Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and gain Meltan in that game. Don't know if you'd be able to evolve it in Pokemon GO or just in the Let's Go games. I don't know about that. I'm not on top of the Meltan research. The professors, Willow and Oak, are definitely the forerunners for that. But I thought when they said they're going to give us the special research for Meltan, it was going to be later to make it so that if you get the Let's Go games, you have a quick, advanced way to get Meltan. Looks like we might be getting something different here. You're still not talking, Willow. Do I got to update the game? Let me check about an update. Indeed, there was an update available. Alright, so let's see if Willow can finally speak English. I mean, okay, technically, that was English. Just didn't make any sense. I think the Meltan have gotten to his brain and Meltaned it down. Okay, so now we should be able to see something. Okay, we are safe. That is all well and good. It is snowing. We understand that. Legendary raids are still about. Let's check the news first. Let's see what's going on. So it says, discover Meltan and more in celebration of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. They're out now for Nintendo Switch, and there's plenty to learn about the mysterious mythical Pokemon Meltan. Join in on the celebration. Check out the details below. Date and time, right there, check it out. Features, new special research will be available for the Steel-type mythical Pokemon Meltan. New field research will feature Pokemon not commonly found in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Ooh, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, and Umbreon will appear in raid battles. Raichu in its Alolan form will appear in raid battles. New Pikachu cap and new Eevee cap avatar items will be available in the shop. So let's check out the shop first. We're going to leave Willow hanging for a moment here. Go to the styles. And we're not going to probably... Oops, there we go. Got to hit the shop now button. Probably not going to buy any of the hats, which are not yet available? The news lied to me. They're probably going to be loading them in at some point. But let's see. I guess it's not quite live just yet? Maybe? I like the music though, listen. So, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled and see if he actually starts talking and making sense at some point, and we'll come back when he's had a little bit more time to think things over and calm down. I'm sure he's just as excited as everybody else. Okay, finally, literally 2 hours later, he has calmed down and recollected himself here. Chaz, it's always great to see you. I'm sure you know this, but your help in progressing my research has been essential to major breakthroughs in my work. That's why I've come to talk to you again. You probably already know what I'll be asking. Well, I mean, you kind of gave it away with the code. I need your assistance in learning more about the newly discovered Pokemon that has really sent me and other Pokemon researchers into quite a tizzy. Can you believe an undiscovered Pokemon just appeared out of the blue? You can imagine how everyone is talking about it. I was checking a nearby habitat when I ran into a nest of them, and I was so excited. Yeah, I watched your video. You know, you and Professor Oak. I was so excited I dropped my camera. Don't worry though, I'm sure the repairs won't cost me too much at the shop. Although each Pokemon turned out to be a Ditto using the move Transform, that didn't put a damper on my day. So many Ditto taking on this unique Pokemon form must mean that the real Pokemon is truly out there, just waiting to be found. Let's get to work, Chaz. I know we don't have much to go on, but I'm confident your hard work can only bring us good fortune. But first, let me recalibrate my instruments for your area. Could you please complete the following tasks? Spin 5 Pokestops or gyms, catch 10 Pokemon, transfer 5 Pokemon. That is doable. Oh, we get an incubator for that. Kind of looking for more of those things. Oh, it's 9 steps. Let's go, Meltan. Spin 5 stops or gyms, catch 10 Pokemon, and transfer 5. Alright, it is 7 p.m. My phone battery is 15%, but I actually got my battery pack charged up. I'm going to do this right now. Let's get moving. As you can see, although the game is saying rain right now, the snow is still coming down. We've got quite a little pile in the backyard here. I'm going to have to do some shoveling by the end of the night, probably. But for now, let's focus on Meltan. Now, as we get started at the beginning of our new special research for Meltan here, I want to throw a prediction out there. I have a feeling that from this special research, we might get the occasional Sinnoh Stone as one of our rewards. I don't know, I heard Niantic had said they do plan to release Sinnoh Stones in another way other than just the research breakthroughs. And I thought, completing mythical research might actually be a pretty cool way to give us more Sinnoh Stones. And it works out pretty well that they just started giving them out, and now suddenly we have this new special research. So yeah, I predict we might be seeing some more Sinnoh Stones. I also want to talk about this here. I noticed it on the as of the last update. If you go down to Sinnoh, you got your Pokemon right here. Scroll down. There. Oh wait, they moved it. There was an unknown section in the Pokédex, which was blank. So I'm assuming they put that in for future Pokemon that we do not yet have the full generations for. One of which, of course, will be Meltan. Looks like that's been removed, but maybe if and when I do get a Meltan, we'll see the return of the unknown section of the Pokédex, at which point Meltan might be the first and, for the most part, only Pokemon in that area. Alright, let's get our Pokestop spun up and find some Pokemon to catch up. Look at this, even the path to my very first Pokestop in the neighborhood is all snowed in. This is a crazy kind of a situation we got going on here weather-wise.
Come on, catch me now, catch me Pokemon. Can you come and catch me, can you now? You can't catch me, yeah. Get up, let's see what you're made of. Bring it on, you know I'm not afraid. There's no way that you can slow me down now. It's time to show you what I'm all about. Never give up when the going gets rough. I know I'm gonna make it through. To just try will never be enough. I'll show you there's nothing that I can't do. Come on, try to catch me. Catch me if you can. Come on, try to catch me. Catch me if you can. Try to catch me. Come on, try to catch me. Catch me if you can. Come on, try to catch me. Catch me. You can't catch me. It's so close, I can almost taste it. There's no way
I'm noticing an awful lot of wild Pikachu popping up on my little nightly hunt here. It's got to be to do with the promotion for Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Oddly enough, haven't seen any Eevee yet, but they could be showing up at any point as well. What's kind of cool is they all have the shiny versions of them too in the game, so maybe we'll find one of them on our hunt. We've only got a few more things to go, catch one more, transfer 5, spin 2 more things, and we're good.
catch me. Catch me, Pokemon. You can't catch me, yeah. Catch me, Pokemon. Catch me if you can.
And of course, just as I say that, we get here where there is a Pikachu and Eevee hanging out together. Don't see a shiny there. Let's just check the Pikachu quick. I have caught the 10 Pokemon we need, so These will just be extras. But first of all, let's get our 4th spin taken care of. With only 1 left to go. Gonna head back down towards the stop across the street from the old homestead and get our last spin complete there. I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but another little prediction of mine. I expect that next year, when Detective Pikachu the movie comes out in summer of 2019, I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to be giving us Detective Hat Pikachu in Pokemon GO. Now, don't quote me on that. Actually, quote me on that. I want to see if I was right or wrong. But something tells me we're going to see that in Pokemon GO to commemorate the release of the movie. So, about half a year's time, let's stay tuned and see if I was right. Okay, let's grab our 5th and final spin required for the special research. The old Carlton Community Center. My local neighborhood gym. We got some items out of that. And since we're here, we're going to spin the other 2 stops in the area, see if I can get some more gifts for some people. I like to send gifts out, but also, who knows? That might be part of our next batch of special tasks as well. Now that we're back inside where it's a lot less snowy, let's go ahead and transfer 5 Pokemon. What can we transfer away? I'm going to keep those Pikachu because I want to evolve one of them and see what attacks a possible Raichu could have. These should all be transferable. And off and running they are. So that is all of our step 1 of 9, actually, for the Meltan research. Get 1,500 experience altogether. Let's grab these items. Another incubator, 10 Pokeballs, 1,000 Stardust. The glasses are fogging up now, too. Don't you love that for those of you that have glasses out there? You step in from the cold into a warm environment, your glasses just get all foggy. Thanks, Chaz. I think that will be enough to help me properly conduct calculations based on the data you'll gather in the field. While you were out, I scanned some academic journals to see if any of my fellow researchers have encountered a Pokemon matching the description of the species I saw, but I didn't have much luck. But I do have a hunch. Given that this Pokemon has been unseen until recently, I think it's safe to say that we're tracking another mythical Pokemon, like Mew and Celebi. If I'm right, and this elusive Pokemon is a mythical Pokemon, we should be able to draw it out by creating specific conditions under which it thrives. But let's step back for a minute before we take a step forward. Or many steps forward, in this case. Great fieldwork starts with a walk. Could you complete a few tasks for me? Also, remind me to contact my mentor, Professor Oak. I'm certain his brilliant mind will have something to lend to all this. Please complete the following task. Earn 2 candies walking with your buddy, make 10 great throws, and hatch 3 eggs. Well, they gave us an incubator, so that is going to be doable. Now, we get, I think that's a fast TM, 2 lucky eggs, which I don't even need. I'm level 40, but we get 2,000 Stardust. So, here's the deal, folks. Now that Team Mystic has come by and so graciously knocked out my Meltan out of the gym over there, I am walking with Bella. We've already got her 1.6 out of 5 kilometers for the first candy, so we're already a little ways there. As for hatching the 3 eggs, I have just now put a 10 kilometer in the incubator. But we have another incubator. I can incubate some of these smaller ones here if I really want to. But given the fact that I've got time tomorrow, I think I'm going to try to incubate some of the bigger eggs, maybe? Because I like to I like to use my disposable incubators, like that one we just got, on the biggest eggs that we have. So I think we'll try to hatch up 3 of our 10 kilometer eggs starting tomorrow. I'm not doing any more walking tonight, I don't think. And what else was there again? Make 10 great throws. That is going to be doable. So that's going to be it for this moment here. Tomorrow we'll get on to step 2 and move on to step 3 and see what the next phase of the Meltan special research has in store for us. We're now rolling into the morning of Saturday, November 17th, and look what it's like out here. Look at all this snow just piled up all day yesterday. I actually like the sight of snow. So anyway, it is time to keep working on our special research for Meltan, but first, let's get this day started off properly. Finally, a 5th Shinx raid has presented itself to me. We're going after that right now, and then we'll pop back in and begin the rest of our special research. Is that the Shinx does fall. So let's see what we get for our rewards. We got Golden Raspberry. Okay, got a rare candy. I'm looking for those because I do need to power up my Regirock, and we can't get them in raid battles anymore, so we can't Pinap Berry for extra candy. Now, the question is, will we see a shiny Shinx? To be honest, I am okay if we don't. I have a near perfect Shinx. I'm ready to start training up, or leveling up, I guess I should say. If I don't see a shiny, I'm okay with that. Let's still get this one. It might be better than the ones that we've gotten so far. Who knows? Wait, hang on. Let's make this right. I gotta get great throws. There'll be plenty of opportunity later on as I am hatching my eggs, walking my buddy. But we do make the catch. Let's check the stats. Now, even though this is my 5th one, and I say I wait till I get 5 instances of a species before choosing which one to work with, I'm going to wait till the end of the day, which is also part of my routine, because if I get a 6th or 7th later on today, those might be better. Those might be shiny. Who knows? Anyways, enough rambling. Battle with the best. Attack and defense only really strong, so not quite as good as the one that we already had with attack and HP maximum, but it's still our 5th Shinx complete. Not bad. Alright, so it's time for me to get moving for the day, or maybe I'll nap a little bit longer, but go out, get myself something to eat for breakfast quick, and then get working on our special research. Okay, our 10 great throws have been accomplished. We've gotten our 2 candies for walking Bella the Miltank. First of our 10-kilometer eggs are hatching right now. Let's see what we get. Who doesn't love seeing a trapinch out of 10 kilometers, right? Who doesn't? Show of hands in the comments. But that is one. I think I saw a notification we're getting another one. Okay, really strong attack and defense on that. I guess it's okay-ish, but let's see what this one gives us. It's got to be something better than a trapinch, don't you think? I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Extra candy doesn't hurt. That's a lot of Stardust as well. Your stats, battle with the best with max defense. That would be a pretty decent Blissey, I'm thinking. Good gym defender. Alright, so as you're hearing and seeing, we're getting a lot of... Is that a Magnemite? Why isn't Magnemite a raid boss? Anyway, up at the EX raid fountain, up the ways there, another Shinx. Wouldn't you know it, as soon as I get my 5th Shinx today, they're going to be popping up everywhere. But I'll go for some more candy, of course. Now what I'm going to do right now, pop in one of our 2-kilometer eggs to the, what would you call it, the infinite incubator. I'm also going to throw the 10-kilometer in the expendable one here. So, my hope is to get this 2-kilometer egg hatched up very soon. I'm going to do a little bit of jogging around to try to do that, because I'm wondering if step 3 of our Meltan special research is going to have to do with raid battles, because there's a lot of level 1s I can easily solo very quickly if that is what is next in the list of tasks for Let's Go Meltan. So I'm going to try to boogie, see if I can hatch that egg, and then head up to the Shinx for starters and see if I can take that on. Actually, I forgot one other thing. I have accomplished some of our regular field research as well. Had 2 missions to hatch 3 eggs. Got them both done. Let's get a rare candy for each and see what new task we can pick up. Bumped into some friends of mine. They said right now you can get special Let's Go field research tasks to do with the release of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Right here, let's go evolve to Anorith. Well, I was going to talk about this. I've been noticing the fossil Pokemon are showing up in the wild quite a little bit. I wonder if that's to do with Meltan being an ancient Pokemon, and maybe its ancient ways are bringing forth more ancient Pokemon as well. That's our first Let's Go task. We may be able to accomplish that at some point during the day, so stay tuned to find out. Come on, come on. Time's running out.
Why do we have to cut these things so damn close?
Hurry up and hatch up, egg. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get out of the 2-kilometer egg. And then I'll talk to Willow really quickly. Hey, Duskull. Cool. Non-shiny. That's okay, though. That's our special research complete. Really strong attack on the Duskull. Alright. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and claim all these rewards. That's 3,000 total experience points. Again, not necessary, but I'll take those rewards. 2,000 Stardust, 2 lucky eggs, 1 fast TM. Chaz, I gave Professor Oak a call and he pulled through. He says that the Pokemon is called Meltan. I think the name has a nice ring to it. Don't you? I think the Pokemon has a nice ring to it as well. Professor Oak got this information through an ancient text found in his archives, which included the appearance of Meltan. What luck! Did you know that when Professor Oak was my instructor, he was my role model? And he still is. He and I are of the same opinion that Meltan is a mythical Pokemon, so I really think we're onto something. Still, a name alone isn't going to get us very far. Perhaps the Ditto knows something we don't. Where is this going? I think that if we find Ditto, we'll be able to figure out how they acquire this curious transformation, and maybe that will lead us to Meltan. Observation will be the best way forward, so let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Catch Ditto, win 2 gym battles, battle in 2 raids. Alright, awesome. I had a feeling 2 gym battles is easy, 2 raids is easy. Let's go get this Shanks done and possibly get an EX raid pass out of it as well.
But you can hardly swallow your fears and pain when you can't help but follow and put you right back where you came. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn, if you beg or if you borrow. Live and learn, you may never find your way. Can you feel it?
The raids are complete, the gym battles are complete. All that is left to do right now is the simple task of catch a Ditto. However, my friends that I bumped into were telling me that some of the research tasks you can get for the Let's Go event do spawn a Ditto in the form of a Pidgey. Don't know if the Anorith is one of those tasks or not, but I've evolved one so far. If we can find a second Anorith, we'll evolve that and find out what's going on. But for the time being, let's just do a little bit of hunting, see what we can get for research tasks, and possibly a random Ditto in the wild as well. So let's see what fortune brings us. Okay, there's another Anorith right here. We're going to chuck a Pinap Berry at it, try to keep the candy stocked up for these guys. If we get a bunch of these research tasks to evolve these, I want to have the candy prepared for such things. Alright, let's see. We do get the catch. Probably not going to be too crazy stat-wise. It does not weather boost it. It's sunny right now, actually, although it doesn't look like it. The game thinks it is. Alright, let's just see anyways. Pretty decent. Alright, so that, that, we are going to evolve up. Let's go to recent, let's grab that. Now, each of these tasks are going to generate a Pokemon. Is it going to be the Ditto that we're looking for? Let's find out. What attacks we're going to get to? I saw that the first one I evolved had Water Pulse. I didn't think you guys could get Water Pulse, but will that cover any of its weaknesses? Steel, actually covers the rock weakness, I suppose. Alright, there we go, Water Pulse and Struggle Bug. Alright, let's claim these tasks and see. Oh, Bella got a candy. Very nice. I've done a lot of walking today already. We find Scyther. Wonder if those could be shiny now. Haven't heard, but since we have so many extra Pinap Berries, we're going to use them up. Oh, come on. Well, since it's not the one we're looking for, I'll come back once we find that Ditto. You know what? No, we're going to catch this Scyther. Whoops, I'm going to drop my phone. Almost. That's good enough. We'll come back once we get that Ditto. We're now about to hatch up our second egg for our field research, but before we check that out, I'll show you a little bit of a clip here. I was walking through the city market with my buddy, Brighter49, and random shiny Pikachu showed up. It's my first shiny Pikachu in the game. Stat-wise, it's not very amazing. It actually has room for improvement, but as I said, shinies, I'm no longer super worked up over. I got a shiny Pikachu. That's kind of all that matters. I already had a shiny Pichu, actually. So if I can get a shiny Pikachu again, we can make a shiny Raichu on our team. Alright, well, let's see what we get out of the 2-kilometer egg, first of all. Porygon. I mean, we've already got a decent one, but it's kind of cool they come out of 2-kilometer eggs right now to help out some people that may not have one just yet. Stat-wise is really strong with strong attack stats, but most importantly, that does complete our field research. What Pokemon do we get for hatching 2 eggs? Wow. Okay. Kind of unexpected. Let's just go ahead and catch this up nice and quick. Ooh, look at that great throw. That was pretty, I was going to say pretty unfortunate. No, pretty fortunate, pretty unexpected. That, however, the breakout, is kind of expected. Another great throw. Look at this. I'm getting on the ball with these Pokeballs. And boom. Don't know what you're looking like stat-wise. 1171. How good would that be? Let's find out right now. Battle with the best, max attack stat. Pretty nice for an Aerodactyl. That's kind of the stat you want to go with for your pterodactyl-like Pokemon here. Alright, so that gives us, frees up a space for, you know what? Second shiny Pikachu? No, of course not. That does free up a space for another research task. We've also got one to hatch, to earn a candy walk in our buddy, and we're almost there with Bella. So let's get moving on, grab another research task, and see if we can get that candy, see what prize we get for that research task. I have just picked up the research task of Let's Go, make one excellent throw. And from what I've been told, apparently that's the one that will spawn a Ditto that is actually disguised as a Pidgey. So let's see if we can make an excellent throw. I'll come back once we do that because I'm going to need both hands, I believe, to accomplish this feat. And done. First encounter I got, I managed to make that excellent throw. So let's go for the catch. If we get it, sweet. If not, no big deal. But if you want to not attack, that would be great. Raspberry, golden... Why was I going to say golden throw? Because I'm a scrub, as I said. Alright, anyways, we got the catch. Let's claim that research reward. First of all, what are you looking like stat-wise? Pretty decent. Pretty eventually transferred. Alright, now, do we see the coveted Ditto? Nope, just a Pidgey. Alright, we're moving on. Wait a minute! Trying to fake me out, aren't you, Ditto? If that is your real name. Wow, wow. A Pidgey puts up this much of a fight. Of course, we know what's really going on here. Or do we? Dun dun dun. Are you done? Thank you. Wait. Ooh. Now, I like what they've done with this, because Ditto is so hard to find. All you gotta do is track down that research task to find a Ditto, and you can complete this part of your special research. Alright, battle with the best, max HP. Kinda nice. Now then, let's see what Professor Willow has to say. Let's claim the, 4,500 experience. Let's get these items, another 3 incense. Ooh, I'll take those. 10 Great Balls, don't use them. 3 max revives. Can I claim? There we go. Wasn't letting me claim for some reason. And excellent work, Chaz. The Ditto you've helped me analyze indeed has transformed into Meltan before. In fact, it was able to use Transform and let me analyze Meltan up close. This Ditto was very helpful, even though it couldn't replicate some of the finer details. It seems the memory of Meltan is fading away. But I have good news. I was able to tell that Meltan has a liquid metal body with a nut-like head and a tail that looks like a power cord. Judging from the appearance, it may be an electric or steel-type Pokemon. Have you not watched your own videos? Go to Pokemon.com, you should know all this. In order to make more progress, I think we should study these types of Pokemon. Can you complete the following tasks? Catch 5 Steel-type Pokemon, catch 5 Electric-type Pokemon, earn 5 candies walking with your buddy. I've walked so much today, Willow. Why are you gonna make me... So... That's going to be the end of the task completions for the day. I mean, I can catch the steel types and the electric types. Let's just find 5 Magnemite. We're done. But I'll come back in a little bit and we'll do a recap of video 1, day 1 of our special research for Meltan. Well, as it turns out, I was planning to get home early so I can prepare for a live stream tonight with you folks out there, and as it turns out, today is the annual Christmas parade that is going to make it so I can't take my boss home just yet. So I guess, you know what? Since we're here, can't make it anywhere else, let's check out the parade and see what some of the floats are all about. And of course, my phone would decide to die in the middle of the big man's final appearance at the end of the parade. But now that I'm thoroughly frozen, let's head back home, get inside, warm up, and recharge. Caught a shiny Eevee there too. Anywho, that's going to bring us to a close for this leg of the adventure. Whew, I walked about 20 kilometers today, all things considered. Let me tell you, it's not the best thing for your body to walk, I think, close to 10 kilometers one day, come home, shovel your driveway and your backyard twice, and the next day walk about 20 kilometers. It is tiring. It is exhausting. That being said, I gotta do it again tomorrow because, as you can see, we're still currently on catch 5 steel types. I did catch all 5 electric types, bunch of Pikachu in the area uptown. I gotta catch the 5 steel types. That shouldn't be too bad. I gotta earn 4 more candies walking with my buddy. Now, I'm currently walking Bella still. I'm gonna go for 1 more candy. She is, how far along? She's about halfway. There we go. Yeah, so 2.4 out of 5. So once we get 1 more candy from her, I'm actually going to switch over to another buddy. And I don't know how much candy he's going to take. I suspect, based on the egg that he comes out of, it's going to be 5 kilometers per candy. Say hello to our new Shinx on the team, Xanatos. I've added him. I've chosen one. This is the one I was hanging on to, the one I expected would be our main one. Xanatos can battle with the best. Best is HP and attack are both a maximum, so that's a pretty decent Shinx. In fact, let me take a look at all the Shinx that we have gotten over the many weeks, I guess, of trying to hunt them down. The next highest is at 480. Xanatos is 14 points above that, so that's a pretty decent Shinx right there. Gonna make a pretty nice Luxray in the future as well. Now, what else is there to mention? Well, I guess I'll say, even though it interfered with the live stream, and I apologize for that, I was going to do a live stream Saturday night, and the fact that, now, there should have been a bus to take me home at 5:45. It didn't show up. I don't know if they decided we're not going to do that bus. They didn't tell anyone about it, so I was stuck without expecting to be stuck. That being said, it kind of worked out well, because sitting there, I should say standing there, freezing a little bit, watching the Santa Claus parade go by and listening to all the kids all excited, and you know, some were crying, but still a lot of them were excited and just so thrilled at the season, and walking through the mall and seeing all the decorations and how many people were there, it kind of sparked the Christmas spirit in me, which I think, you know, is a good thing. I don't want to be a judge on that by myself, but no, I thought it was a really cool experience overall, and it worked out by happenstance. I didn't get to I would have missed the parade to come home and prepare for the live stream. So, I mean, if you guys can be okay with me being slack when it comes to some live streams, sometimes, well, I should say, usually it's not my fault, but anyways, you know, I might be making excuses, whatever. But in addition to all the research that we did today, getting close to Meltan, this was one of my biggest gift-giving days in Pokemon GO in, like, ever. Like, I handed out gifts to almost everybody, including people that I'm best friends with right now. I try to prioritize people that I am not yet best friends with, because if I send a gift to a best friend, that's a gift that could go to someone else that could build up our friendship level, you know? So, but I think pretty much everyone who could have gotten a gift that has, you know, has opened a gift on another day has gotten a gift from me today, and that again makes it feel like it's Christmas. I'm sending all these presents out to people. I know it's not much, it's just a little gift in a game, you get some items out of it, but still, it's like, this is the feeling of it that I think kind of works. But, all that holiday rambling aside, we are done for the day. Hopefully I can complete Step 4 for Let's Go Meltan in short order when tomorrow rolls around. That's going to be in the next video, and I still don't know what the next research tasks are going to be. We got to go through Step 5 through 9. Usually the last step is going to be just to simply catch the Pokemon, so we might just see that. If that's the case, it's only going to be 8 steps worth of 3 tasks apiece. I am kind of excited to see first of all, what tasks are going to come up, and also what rewards we're going to get, because we're going to get 5 rare candy, 5 peanut berries, and 4,000 Stardust for completing Step 4. Whew. And of course, we still got some of our Let's Go field tasks as well. We got this one for Let's Go Evolve to Anorith again. As much as I kind of don't need to or don't want to do that one, I am a sucker for research tasks. I can't toss one out if I know I can eventually accomplish it. With Anorith in the area, I'm going to be able to do that. assuming I can get enough enough peanut berries to build up the candy. But anyway, all my rambling aside, that is going to be a wrap for this episode. First of all, I want to say, of course, thank you as always for watching the Pokemon GO content and just all the content on the channel in general. If you enjoyed today's episode, let me know with a like down below, and that's a little bit of feedback here as well. First of all, if you're doing the Meltan special research right now, how far along are you, and what have you gotten so far? Have you gotten any shinies? I believe I've heard Magnemite can be shiny now, in addition to hatching shiny Elekid. That's kind of interesting. Haven't seen any of those yet, but I mean, I'm not complaining about shiny luck. I got my first Pikachu, another Eevee today, so I mean, that's pretty nice. Now, are you getting ready for this, the holidays, the holiday celebrations? Are you doing anything special? What do you have going on as far as the end of year holiday season is going on? Me, I haven't really done nothing. I know it's a double negative, so it sounds like I have done something, but you know what I mean. I have not prepared, really. It's kind of a tough situation money-wise right now. I can't really afford to do much at all. I'm hoping eventually things will smooth out and I'll be able to start getting back to, gifting, as I like to do. It's all about the giving. It's not the receiving. I want to do what I can for other people. Anyway, all that being said, if you want to see some more episodes of Pokemon GO, you can check out the link in the description as well. We have that down there for you. And for some more content, feel free to subscribe to the channel or join as a member. And you can also check out my other social media, all linked in the description of this video as well. So that's going to be a wrap. I'm going to rest up for the remainder of the night. I'll probably try to sleep in tomorrow and fully recharge. Nice thing about Sundays, which is tomorrow, my bus, the earliest possible bus is not until 10:30, so I ain't needing to rush out of bed and get up early. Relax time is coming. But that is a wrap for today. So once again, folks, thank you for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off. I'll catch you, Meltan, next time.